So, I usually have about 3 days of hospital where I go and observe surgeries, clinics, see patients, talk to them, take histories, perform examinations, practice all the skills that I need to know. I had an operating suite session scheduled 2 weeks from now. So I was supposed to go in and watch any endocrine gynecological related surgeries happening in the afternoon session. I ended up going for a clinic yesterday, day before yesterday. 2 days ago, I ended up watching a clinic. So I was sitting in with a doctor in her consult room, and she was taking phone consults with people who can come in with either follow-up or new patients with their worries. She mentioned something. She said, I'm operating this week, but you will be seeing 2 really good doctors, gynecological doctors, who will be operating next week, and they will be amazing. And then she gave me instructions on what I should do to maximize my learning. And I was kind of bummed out that I couldn't get to attend her operating suite. And I was just like, sad, whatever. And then I walked out of the room, and as I was walking out of the room, I thought to myself, why am I letting this opportunity go? I went and asked my clinical tutor, hey, do you think you'd be okay if I rescheduled my operating suite and preponed it to this week and not 2 weeks later? Hold up, I need to put some stuff down here. And she said, look, if you're enthusiastic, go for it. And so I was like, okay, now I've got an official go that I can reschedule stuff. Then I ran back to find this doctor. I ran up to her clinic and asked the front desk, hey, is she still in the room? And they said no, she's gone home because she does not have an afternoon clinic. And I was like, oh no, now what? I was like, look, I'm not gonna give up on this thing. And so I started stalking her online. She was all over the internet, and I was like, okay, I know who she is. Now I need to find a contact. And she was a conjoined lecturer at my uni. So I found her contact, an email ID, and on the bus on the way home, I quickly typed up an email saying, hey, my name's Akshita, I'm the third year med student you saw. Today morning, we spoke about the operating suite, and now I've gotten official permission to reschedule it. Can I attend with you if you don't already have a student with you? At around 9 o'clock at night, I got an email back from her, and she said, sure, you can come in, no props, we are operating on Wednesday. A lot of you might probably ask, is this really needed? Like, you could actually just go for that 2 weeks later. I just felt like your relation with the doctor really matters in how much experience or learning you get. I really liked this doctor. I really liked how she taught me things despite me not knowing much. I always don't know much. And she was very patient with me, and I felt like that was really cool about her, and I would rather like to learn from her. Now, if in the operating suite she already knows me, there's more ease for her to be able to tell me, Akshita, this is this, this is this, this is this, and for me to ask her questions because the rapport has been built. But yeah, I am now going to finish fixing up everything. I've made some like weird concoction for lunch tomorrow. I have oat slices to take to fill in my tummy. I got oat sachets for breakfast. And I can make coffee at home, so I think I'm set. I just need to pack my lunch and set out my clothes for tomorrow, but otherwise I should be done. Okay, hey guys, it's morning, 6 o'clock. I am dressed, I am sort of fresh, and I am ready to go because in 20 minutes I need to get out of this house. So I'm gonna make this quick. Turns out my great surgeon comes only in the mornings, so I'm so glad I came now. Oh my god, but I am half an hour early, which means at around 7:20, 25 something I will go in, change into scrubs and get ready to talk to the patients. But I think in the meantime I should revise how to take a gynecological history and any examinations, because if she asks me to do it, I'm going to freak. But yeah, let's do that. I forgot my lunchbox at home. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh my god. I am in scrubs now, ready to go in and talk to the patients. Going into the next patient's OT. Second one done, and I'm leaving now. So I am getting changed back, and my legs are cramping from standing for 4 hours. Oh my god. Okay, I am heading back home. Found out there are 100 plus cases and 43 infections in the community, which is nuts. So I'm just gonna head back. My food that I had packed so hard in the night is now sitting on my dining table waiting for me. So I'll probably just go home. Look at this Dumbo, sitting there like the Maharaja. Useless. Life is beautiful, bro. Life is hungry. If you were there, I could have stayed there for the afternoon and not worried too much. Useless. Hey guys, now it is about 2:30. I finished eating, devouring more like my food, and I've changed into something more comfortable, but I am like exhausted. I don't know why, but what I'm thinking is it's just 2:30. I can definitely sleep for an hour, and because I should prioritize doing that than wasting time. So I'd rather sleep, give my eyes a little bit of rest, give my legs a little bit of rest, and get up in 1 hour and start working again. Hey guys, yes, I know I need to tell you guys about the surgeries. I'll tell you guys that when I get up. Okay, bye bye. So, after my atrociously long nap, I am back here. So, I saw 2 surgeries. They were both laparoscopic. Laparoscopic stands for explorative. So, any scopic procedure is usually explorative. Resection is usually removal. Or I'm using too many scientific terms. Okay, so girls and guys, both of you should know this, that girls get periods or removal of blood from their body once every month or 3 weeks. That tissue that comes out as periods or blood essentially can also end up in other parts of your tummy area, which is a problem because that's not where that tissue is meant to be. And when that ends up in places where it is not meant to be, it can cause cramping, it can cause pain, it can cause issues with the woman having children in the future, all of those things. So when you're dealing with an endometriosis patient surgically, what you're trying to do is remove all those small pockets of tissue where it is sitting where it shouldn't be. And I got to see how they do that. So it's a laparoscopic procedure with endometrial tissue resection. Both surgeries were successful, but interestingly, there was one of the procedures had a impromptu repair that was required. Now, what do I mean by that? While they were just exploring, so like they were setting up all the instruments around so that they need to be able to see what's happening inside the tummy area. The surgeon actually turned it somewhere and then noticed a little bit of your bowel, so like your large intestine, and he noticed that it was bleeding, and we were just like, wait, what? When did that happen? And so he zoomed in on it, and looks like, I don't know how that happened. None of us knew how that happened, but apparently the ball had gotten some like bruise on it, and that had caused it to bleed. Just like how you would probably get like a simple cut for paper cut or something similar to that. And we were just like, whoa, that's interesting. And so we had to call the head surgeon down, and she was like, yep, I will probably have to come in and suture that up. When that procedure that was meant to be done for this patient was done, then the head surgeon scrubbed in, and when I say scrubbed in, she washed her hands and put on the gown and everything, and she came in. And now the tummy isn't open, so it's essentially just a couple of keyholes from which there are camera equipment there through long sticks and you can see in. So now when she has to suture that large intestine, she has to do it without actually seeing it in front of her. She's looking at the screen where where the camera's images are being reflected, and she is suturing while looking at the screen. That was pretty cool. I'm just gonna finish my coffee. We're done with flashcards. I didn't have that many today because I've been doing this quite for a while. Favorite part of my day, and that is doing the case histories. I don't know, I love doing it. Just so much fun. That's why I leave it to the end of the day, because no matter how tired I am, that is one of the fun things to do. So it's fun. Okay. I need to get a case up. Okay, I'm done with the case. It went horribly. I know I'm not good at gynecology, but yeah. You feel so inadequate sometimes. God, whatever. Okay, I'm done with this. Now I need to plan out the next 2 days because there's just so much to do. I'm so frustrated. Oh. Kidding. Yeah, I know your battery is running low. Mine too. Ho. I did not realize how cold this is. Oh my god. Okay, so literally the only other hospital thing that I had to do next week was the theater, endocrinology theater. And I just did that today, which means I don't have to step into hospital for another single day. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I want to be in the hospital, but I'm left with heaps and heaps of time to just focus on my work, get it over with, and then if I have a few free days left in the end, I can go and do whatever I want because I'm like done with my thing. Wow, I did not realize how useful going this morning would have been. That is so cool. So today finishes here. It is exactly 12:27, so I finished 3 minutes early, okay. But if you guys found anything useful or interesting to take away from how it looks like to be a med student in Australia and an international student, like this video, share it around to anybody who might find it useful. And yeah, comment down below and tell me whether this is something you would love seeing more of. Subscribe to this channel, make this inventory on. But until next Friday,